So when you're in here, you open this up, you will see that we've created what's called a 3-step funnel for you. What this basically means is there's 3 separate pages that just all flow together. So we've got, first of all, our sales page. This is the page that we're going to be sending people to, and I will walk you through how to edit this in a moment. Then we've got the checkout page, which is where they're actually going to go and put in their credit card information and buy your thing. And when they buy the thing, they're automatically then going to be sent to what's called the thank you or confirmation page, which tells them what to do next and confirms that their order's gone through. So what we're going to do is, first of all, I'm going to just give you a little bit of an orientation of this funnel page area. First of all, we've got, along the main funnel settings here, which applies to all 3 steps, we have got the steps section, which is where we're going to do the building. We also have the statistics section, which obviously this isn't free yet, but it's going to show you how many people have seen your page, how many people have actually put their email address in, how many people went all the way through and actually bought from you, what is your conversion rate. So this is a really powerful dashboard that's going to give you lots of data and information. Your sales will also show you how much money you've made and who's bought from you. And your settings is the overall settings that's connected to your funnel. The most important part in this setting is connecting your domain. You must have a domain connected. And if you don't have a domain showing here, then you need to jump on a call with one of our tech experts to help you connect your domain. But I'm going to just pick one of my domains that I've got connected here for the sake of this demonstration. So all I've worried about here is just clicking that domain. I'm going to go back to the steps, and I want to show you a couple of other things that are quite important here. You will see here that now I've connected a domain. It's got mywebsite.com/blur. If I want to change what that blur is, click on publishing on this page. So now this white section means we're editing just this sales page. Okay. So over on publishing, don't worry about the step name. Only you see that. That's just your admin name for this page. But you might want to change the blur to something else. Make sure it's really easy to remember, because if you're talking on a podcast or writing this down on a Facebook comment, you want to be able to easily say, just go to my website.com/BF25, Black Friday 25, Black Friday 26, so that it's really easy for you to just remember the URL, basically. That's all we're going to worry about on the sales page. Let's click on the checkout page, because this next bit is super important. Again, if you want to change that URL from BF checkout to something else, you can. However, that URL is really not important for the checkout, because the sales page is the only one you're giving out the URL for. So this, I would just leave it as it is for here. But what's really important, while we're clicked on this checkout page, follow your mouse all the way along to the right-hand side. On this one, we must connect that product that we added to the system. This is how the product itself becomes available inside the checkout. So we're inside the checkout on our funnel, step 2 of the funnel, clicked on products, and we're going to press add a product. And we now need to go and find that special Black Friday offer, or that offer that we've just created. It will be drop down. You will see it as a drop down. Under price, you're going to select the exact same offer again. So it's just the same offer. And literally just press save. Don't do anything else. Just press save. Easy peasy. And give it a little load, and it should now appear. Bam. So now you have connected your product to your checkout. Congratulations. So that's the only thing we have to do in the settings. Now let's go and actually edit our sales page. Now we're going to talk about 2 things here. First is the actual text, the copy that's going to go on your sales page. And I have for you in the lesson area below, there's a link to my GPT called my sales page creator bot. Let me just open it up. You have a link to this sales page creator bot. So what you can actually do now is take all of your offer information and just chuck it in here. So you should have so far popped this prompt that I've given you into your ChatGPT. It should have given you an idea for your offer. You're going to just come into this sales page creator bot, and you're going to say, here is my offer for my Black Friday, or from Black Friday all the way through to Christmas. This offer is going to be open from, the 31st of October until the end of January, whatever it is that you've decided your offer is going to be at, and just chuck your offer in. And this will write the sales page copy for you. I know, it's good here, isn't it? So go and check in the lesson area for the link to this GPT. And you also might just want to make sure that you press pin to sidebar, because then you'll always have it here on the left-hand side, and I'll always be with you to help you create your sales pages. How fun's that? So assuming you've now got your copy from the bot, let's click on the sales page step and click edit. And this is going to open up the template that I've made you. Now, I want you to see beyond the colors and the fonts on this. What we've got here is the structure. You can change everything else. You can change every color, every font. You can add in images anywhere. But basically, this template is laid out for you to make it easy for you to copy and paste the title, the subject line, your main promise. It's got the buy button on here. We've got the countdown timer, right? Each of these buy buttons will automatically take people to the next step, which is the checkout. But basically what we have here is the sections where title, subtitle, main promise, you have the pain point, and my sales page creator bot, by the way, is trained to give you all this information. It also says, the one big promise, hurry up, let's go. Here's what you're going to get. So again, the sales page creator bot will have given you a bunch of bullet points around what they're actually going to get in this offer, the promise that they're going to receive. What's the main set of learning outcomes that they're going to get from this? So all you need to do is click on the image, and over here on image, you press the image button, and you can go and change that image to something you've made in Canva, a mock-up image, something that reflects or depicts the promise that they're going to get. But either way, just clicking on the image, pressing the image button there, you can press upload and change those to whatever you want. Click on the text area to obviously replace the text. And then down below, we've got your bonus stacking. So we've talked all about the bonus stacking. Your bot should have given you your bonuses as well. And all you're going to do here is go in and tell them exactly what bonus they get, explain the bonus, what the value amount is. You just click and type. Click, copy and paste. If you've made mock-up images, as I've described in a previous video, click on the image again over here on the right-hand side. You can upload your mock-up images there. Now, colors, you can change all of your colors. Whatever color you want to change, click on that area. You see there's the orange border has just appeared around it. That means I know that's the bit I'm working on. Over on this right-hand side is where you will find where you can change all of your colors. And you can press add a color here to add your custom branding codes or your custom branding colors. If you've actually added your brand colors to your brand board, which is inside your settings, your main settings in your Techmatics account, they will actually already show up there. So again, just to find that, you go to your main dashboard, click on settings and then brand, and you'll be able to pop that in there. But basically, you can go in now and add in all your bonuses. And if you don't have 5 bonuses, you hover over the top of here and you press delete, and it will delete that whole section for you. So summary at the end and a frequently asked questions section. To change the frequently asked questions, they are done one at a time. So if I want to change, oops, I've just moved that by accident. Let me just press back. There we go. Click on it. And over on the right-hand side, you will see you've got your frequently asked questions list right there. So first of all, I'm going to edit item 1. So we now have item 1 open. Now I can change. Oops, I keep moving this. I think I actually have to do it in here, do I? Do I have to do it in here? Oh, yes, I can. I can just do it here. Okay, there you go. So I can just type directly in that spot. You can add an image if you want. If you don't want an image to show, just click that button that says remove image. I don't like having images and frequently asked questions. I think it's overkill. So I just remove the show image button. But now you can go in, click on that bit, edit the question, edit the text. You can obviously change the colors on here as well. There's all your color section. All right, if you didn't want that to be blue, you want it to be pink, obviously that's how you do it, okay? If you want to add more questions than just 3, all you got to do is go over here and press add another question. Add another question. Simple as that. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. So if I want to change the background color, click on the background. And you can see here, I could change it to absolutely anything I wanted, right? Could be bright pink. Ooh. We could add an image if we wanted to. So let's go and pick a random image. I'm just going to pick anything here just for the sake of example. If I popped an image in there, the image will upload. And you can even add like a background blur. So it blurs out a little bit if you want to. You could also add in a background color. Let's do that. Now, where's the intensity? Whoops, that's a bit high, isn't it? Oh, it's removed my image completely. Okay, you get the point, but you can add an image or you can add colors, up to you what you do. entirely your decision. And you can also, if you want, add in extra elements. So if you wanted to add in a video, click add, it will open up, or plus add elements on the top left hand side here. You can add in videos. If you've got a video that's a promo that you're talking about your offer, you can add that in there. If you want to add another section, you can add a whole nother section in here, right? So you can completely play with this however you want. Now, don't forget, you can hire our tech experts to help you with this for just $50. Just go to the Techmatics website, click on support, and you can book a $50 call with our tech experts. Alternatively, down here, you do have live chat support as well. So do remember that you have all of this available. But basically, everything is editable. Make sure you keep pressing save on the top right-hand side. This is on the cloud, meaning it's internet connection dependent. If you don't have internet connection or it cuts out, you will lose whatever work you've done. So just become a little bit obsessive with pressing save, pressing publish as well, so that this basically loads on the live page. And now, unless anyone has been given the link, no one's going to see it, right? It doesn't just distribute all over the world, all over the internet, all over everyone's Facebook feeds. You actually have to give someone the link for them to find this. Unfortunately, marketing isn't as easy as just publishing a page on the internet. No one's going to find it unless you're actively sending traffic there, okay? So I just press save, publish, save, publish, save, publish the whole time I'm building out a page, because nobody's going to see it unless you started your marketing campaign. So this is going to assume now that you've played with this, you've changed your colors, you've added in all this stuff. Maybe you've hired a tech expert for an hour for $50 to get them to help you make it look beautiful and all in your branding. But now we've done that and we've pressed save and published, we're going to press back, which is going to take us back to our overarching 3-step funnel framework. We've now edited the sales page. Yay! Let's now edit the checkout, because when they press buy now, they're going to be sent to the checkout. Now, there's not a lot of editing you need to do on this, because I've basically made it really simple for you. This checkout needs to be as simple as possible. Please do not put heaps of information on here. They've already seen and read the sales page. So you don't need anything else on here other than just put in the title of your offer there, change my logo to your logo by just clicking on my name, pressing the image and uploading your own logo into this slot here. Click on the countdown timer, and over on the right-hand side, you can choose the date that your particular offer expires and the time that your offer expires, okay? Make sure you have clearly listed the price here and what currency you're selling your offer in. It just helps the buying decision when people can just have that reassurance. Yes, you're only paying this much in this currency. Really helpful to do that. And the button here on your checkout, when you click on your checkout, over on the right-hand side, this is where you can basically decide what do you want to have that button say. So you've got your button actions. You've got, where is the button text? There it is, button text. See there, button text. This is where you can change it from access the training now to access the offer, join now, buy it now, whatever you want the call to action to be. And just down the bottom here, again, you might want to just change the words to yours or hyperlink your refunds policy or whatever you want down there. But essentially, once you've done that, you're going to press save and publish. And again, just make sure you've changed the SEO metadata to your image and your keywords over here. Not really important for the checkout, but it is for your sales page. All right, so we're just going to press publish and I'm going to press back. So you've edited your checkout. Congratulations. Now, finally, you've got your thank you page. We don't need to worry about the URL too much on here either, because we're not giving this out. It's just a redirect that they're taken to after they've purchased. But just to show you what to edit on here, I've left all of my copy in here just to give you some ideas of what you could say on yours. But essentially, leave this woohoo contact first name, because that will actually pre-fill their name, which is really cool. And all you want to do here is just change this to whatever instructions you want to give your people. What do you want them to do next? I've got a call to action here to join my Facebook group. Maybe this might be an upsell. Come and get my next thing. Book a call with me. Link it to your calendar. But click on the button over here. Can change the call to action in the button text. And you can also change where they get sent to by going to the button actions section and just changing the URL to where you want to send them. Maybe you're sending them to your calendar booking link. Maybe you're selling them to a high group coaching offer. Maybe you're selling them to your main membership link. I don't know. But whatever it is, this could be an upsell. It doesn't have to be join a Facebook group, just giving you ideas. So do your edits, press save, press publish, and voila, my friends, you just create a 3-step funnel.